building. So, in our previous video that I just made a video of, I showed you guys the water slide I built. I showed you guys the big thing with the joke. And I showed you the main house that started it all. Showed you guys the long entrance and the water slide entrance, or exit, should I say. But, oh no, I mean, also, I showed you the big tunnel, or not big, but small tunnel with the house I built off camera. But we don't know what we're going to do with it yet. But, and we have this, our greenhouse, that only one of our trees is growing. But in our greenhouse, we made this. I realized there's no place for the pumpkins to grow. I'm stupid for putting them there. And we have a new creation I just built off camera. The big house. Biggest creation I've made so far in this world. Do you want to enter after seeing all the heads of your brothers and sisters? The living room. The main kitchen. Whatever room you want to call it. The kids' bedroom with the TV. The master bedroom with a storage room. And the balcony. But upstairs, it gets kind of confusing. Their balcony. Whatever room you want this to be. Whatever you want that to be. Whatever you want this to be. And whatever you want that to be. It's all in your imagination. Who knows? But down here, there's the guest bedroom. The small chair, the TV in the corner, the bed, and the small closet. So, where would you live in this house that from the outside looks gigantic, from the inside, kinda gigantic, but with the house looking like this, and how it looks so much bigger from the outside than it is in the inside. What makes it actually look so big from the outside? It's the protection of all the layers that keeps you safe from the zombies. 2 layers of wall before you actually get to the actual inside of the house. The big long wall right here is triple layered for the kitchen. Over here, double layered for the kid's bedroom. The balcony just takes off a little bit of the box shaped. Zombies can't crawl up and get in. Zombies can't crawl up here and get in. There's no way for them to get in this amazingly built fortress of a house. The big deep ground level stops the zombies from being able to get there. This staircase scares them away by looking at their souls of their friends. All the mobs will get scared away. The red represents the blood that they will have pouring down their face if they try to get near. Okay, but what will we be building next? I'm sorry, I had to make a 5-minute to 6-minute intro to this actual building state. But yes, I did build this off camera. It was supposed to be better, and it's supposed to have a lot more windows. Actually, I haven't placed all the windows in the house yet, but yeah, it's supposed to. Don't even get me started. What happened with the roof? Messed up on it. But yes, we did build that over there in the distance. With our bare hands on our last episode. If you want to go check out how to build the greenhouse. I did build this off camera. It's not that very good of a building. Me and my friend did build this. If you want me to teach you how to build this, just tell me, and I'll make a replica, maybe right beside it, make it a double. But, you know, this, and if you want to know how to make a water slide, which is actually pretty easy, but, I'll teach you how to do that. But, I was running out of ideas of what to build, so, yes, I'm thinking a simple, like, house, maybe, like, because I already cleared out this platform for the house, so I'm thinking maybe just, like, a simple house. So, how I would build the house is I would start on a corner, like, try to get a square shaped, like, clear square for the house shape, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I always start my houses off with 5 blocks up. If you're building it with wood, you want the wood to shape up like that, and not like that. So then you go over to the other corner, and you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you want it to go like this, all the way across. And then you do the same with the edge here. I'm just gonna bring it 2 blocks away from that, so like right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 1 block. Anyways, but I'm not gonna waste time with that. And then you, of course, bring that down over here. Do the same over here. I guess since I brought it. Okay, just even that out. Should be right there. And then you go, oh. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you go across. Oops. I wasn't paying attention very well, was I? Boom. Okay, so it's like that, and then you, of course, just bring this down over here. So you have the layout of like what the house is gonna look like. What you want to do next is you want to do the same for the bottom. So like this, so this is gonna be like a modern, you know, Minecraft survival house. Nothing super nice, nothing gigantic, stuff like that. Nothing like amazing, but yeah, like that. So this is basically the layout. This is basically what I did for the greenhouse too. But you could basically make anything out, like how I did that, like with the technique and stuff. You can basically do anything with that. But then you have to go to what do you want to make the like sides and everything out of. So since I did that with that kind of wood, I would prefer like this maybe. You know, just make it look normal. But you don't want it there if you want windows. So I would think, so I would go, I would do this, oops, I would go like that, so like the whole house, and then see like where you'd want the rooms, so you can like picture out where you're gonna like put the windows and stuff for the house. So something like this. Like, oops. So like I did that first, and then I would probably go like, since whenever you're standing in the house and you only see like really this one area, but like if you have like a view like this, I would probably like, yeah, I'll show you. I would go 3 blocks like that, maybe like, that's a pretty nice view. So like right around here, grab the glass and like maybe like where it's, oh, dang it, okay, so like where it's like a nicer view, put the glass down in those areas, like right around there. Take the dogs out, like maybe a very long window right around there, and then over here maybe like a smaller window or like a layer like that, and then cut it over like that, and then end it. So maybe it's like that, or maybe you could go like, I did 3 blocks over here, so maybe you can go 1, 2, 3, and then like make it look matching with that part of the house. So like that. So like if you come out here, it looks alright. But if you do that, I would like maybe close out the rest of the house, because it's not a very big house. So like keep it like not too many windows. Like every time I put windows, I'm like, I want to make like a big window, but then it's like too much windows. Like, have you ever seen like a house in real life? It's like, dude, that's way too many windows. Yeah, it's gonna be like one of those things. But like maybe that could be like the living room or something, and then like, I don't know, because this is a living room. There's not much like room you can do for rooms. But then like maybe cut it off like right around here, like for every room you want to build it up like that, and then like, oops, and then like maybe that size, and then bring that like something like that. As you can tell, I'm not a house expert in this game. I just try to make the house look as good as I can from what I give myself. But you wouldn't want to do that, kind of. It'd be like, outlayer the room. Oops. Well. Okay, so kind of like that, and then like, I would say with this kind of like house building style, I would go like these kind of doors, like that, and then you could bring the wood down like that. So you have this tiny room right here. You know, break out probably like a tiny window right here. Maybe like boom, boom, window there. I don't know. You know, weird windows. You know, 2 weird windows, like right around there maybe. That window would be kind of useless, but kind of like that, you know. Maybe this could be like, I don't know. You know, you'd have to tear out the floor. Unless you just want to put carpet on it. Because I usually just put carpet on my floors that I build on whenever I build houses, but you know, I'll do it without carpet and then I'll put carpet on at the end so you guys can see how it look both ways. You know, just the simple house. Like we have this so far. I would probably do this kind of wood. Something like that. Like that's the floor. And then in here, you know what, pig? Oh, I was gonna trap you in there. Hey, pig. This might be me. And then go like that. Kinda got in the way. Oh, I have to destroy that door, don't I? Oh, he's annoying. I think I have fire spread turned off, so I'll leave him a tiny little present. Shut up. There we go. Floor like that. Um, but just something simple like that, like that tiny room right there. Maybe like maybe you'd have like an extension on it. It's like maybe like a chest room, and something like that. You know, maybe in your room you would throw in chest. You know, something like that. Of course, you'd throw in like a bed, maybe right there. Yeah, something like that. This could be like your living room, maybe. And of course, seeing like an exit, so like right around there. Like, maybe you're like me and made this on the side of a mountain, so you have to like grab dirt, throw it down on the ground so it looks like kind of natural. Since this is a live stream and I can't like jump around like I would on a video, I'm gonna take a nap real quick. Okay. So, and then, you know, grab that spruce, stairs. Maybe make, like, you know, just a way to get out of the house. Throw the doors down again. Yeah, you know, maybe like another room right around here. You know, something like that. You know, just tiny rooms within what you just built. You know, just make your own house pretty well after that. You know, you guys share a window. That was kind of creepy. Just stuff like that. Like, this is just my modern house for you guys so far. And then, you know, now you need a roof. And a roof for this kind of house, I would say, like this. And then you need like some kind of block right there so you can replace that onto. You just do the rest like that. So you just build it like that, basically. And if you guys have been watching so far, please leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below what you guys want me to build next. I was thinking about building a shed, but that'll probably be my next video if you guys don't leave some comments what you want to see. But yeah, shed will probably be next if I don't see any comments. So yeah, and how I'm gonna do it is I'm gonna go video, live stream, and then another video and a live stream, so like rotate like that. So my first video for this series was my first like show my introducing this series was a video. So this one's a live stream and the next one's gonna be a video. So yeah. So that's how you do the roofs. You know, so you have this going on so far. This is the front of the house. Ooh. Don't want to break into that, do we? You know, just something like that. Get some torches going up on it. You know, just pretty well random spots for torches. Unless if you have like certain spots you like to put your torches. Usually whenever I first make a house, I usually just throw torches around until I eventually say, hey, I found a better spot for the torches. And for the roof, for like the bedrooms and stuff, I would just go like that. Because it's kind of like a western themed house, kind of like type thing. So you'll see what I mean by that whenever I get done. If you guys have seen like restaurants, they're like western styled, you'll know what I'm talking about. Like the roofs, there's like a area up top where you can like store stuff and stuff like that. Like you can make stairs over here like I'm gonna do, but just to show you guys what else you could do is you could go, you know, just simple ladder up here, and you have this Nice storing area. Or you could go the more expensive-ish way, or more expensive-er way, is grabbing a bunch of stairs and just going like that. But anyways, guys, this is pretty well it. Styled house like this, westernish. But anyways, talk to you guys later. Love you all. Peace.